Hello everyone, welcome again to English with Joseph. Well, I want to give you a quick reminder about my website, which is teacherjoseph.com. There's lots of information on there and links, things for you to see, things for you to buy, and information about what I'm doing too. Okay, so if you're doing the Ielts exam particularly, you'll find lots of information and links on my blog. If you're looking to learn English, you can find links there to italki and how to book lessons with me. It would be very nice to see you. Well, today I want to talk to you a little bit about English grammar. Now, I know we always talk about different things. One of the things which I'm hot on, to use an idiom, I'm very hot on phrasal verbs and idioms. It means that I like them and I'm quite sharp with my knowledge of them. So I'm hot on phrasal verbs and idioms, okay? That's something which every learner needs to know. So we want to talk a little bit about them, and then I want to touch on quickly the passive voice, okay? So what's your favorite phrasal verb? Well, I'm not sure if hot on is a phrasal verb or an idiom, to be honest. What do you think? I'm very hot on something. It doesn't sound like a verb, does it? So I guess it's more of an idiom. John, my friend, is very hot on cooking. It means he likes to cook or he has a knowledge about it, you know. I'm very hot on radio. I'm particularly hot on teaching because I love it. And if anyone has any questions about grammar, I can usually answer them without reference. Okay, to be hot on something. All right. Another one might be to strike while the iron is hot, and that means to do something straight away. Don't wait, but strike while the iron is hot. Do something while you are thinking about it. Strike while the iron is hot. It's a very nice thing. So let me give you an example. So imagine that I want to learn German, all right? I could say, yeah, I'll learn German sometime. And maybe my friend would say, why don't you do it today? Strike while the iron's hot. It means do it while you have the passion. Do it while you have the passion. So that's what it means. Strike while the iron is hot, okay? And it comes from the days, of course, when people used a piece of hot iron to put the shoes on the horses, and you had to do it while the iron was hot. All right, that's another one of my favorites. Quickly, to talk about the passive voice, I wanted to tell you that, I'm sure you already know this, the present perfect, I have been doing, I have been playing, I have been jumping. When you use that in the passive voice, it actually takes a past form. It has been done. The trains have been cancelled. This can be quite confusing for a learner. Let's look at that. So, the present perfect, I have played, I have jumped. Present perfect continuous, I have been playing, I have been jumping. Wonderful, yeah. Okay, but, in the passive voice, well, the subject isn't present. You can say, it has been done. Yeah. You could even say, John has been found dead, for example. Alright, so has been can sometimes be followed with a past participle. That sometimes is in the passive voice and in other constructions as well. So I wanted to give you a few examples. David has been captured after running away from prison, for example. Alright, but in the passive voice form, the trains have been cancelled. The dog has been, well, I was going to say eaten by the Chinese man. That's not very politically correct, is it? Although I have heard that Chinese people eat dogs. Now, I'm sure they don't all do that, but I think some of them do. If you know about that, then maybe you can tell me. Or if you're Chinese, perhaps you can tell me. Actually, I remember my Chinese friend. One day, he came to visit me at my home in the days when my mother was alive. So he came to visit me in my home, and my mother said, "Who is it?" I said, "It's my Chinese friend." And she said, "Oh, I'll hide the dog." So I said, "What do you think he's going to do? Grab it and cook it and eat it?" It was a strange moment, but I wanted to share that with you. Memories. Anyway, that's the passive voice, all right, with the present perfect. I hope you found that useful. Remember, if you want to book any lessons with me, simply find me on italki or send me a message on Skype, English with Joseph, and we'll get something sorted out for you. Until I see you next time, a very, oh, it's my finger there, a very, very good day. See you. Bye-bye.